They want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright, yeah, she say. We can dance. I'll stay forever. I'll stay forever. I'm in love with you. I want all of you if I'm honest.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go in Western New York. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. He's going to test this secondary right away. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Duvernay to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Alert!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
A gain of 15 yards.
A gain there of 15. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Broncos' 46-yard line.
2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the
nice job by them getting the
line.
back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate...
And he's in! James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Broncos nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be...
And he's in! R.J. Hargrave. Touchdown, Denver.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Look out! First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Jahdae Barron is there to make the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the
We had a feeling
38-yard
coming
line.
into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. Here's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
1st and 10.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on 1st and goal. Hook is in. Touchdown, Bills. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On first down, it's Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down, Knicks. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast.
And he'll take this one in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his third touchdown catch this year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Johnson now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9.
319.
On play action, Allen. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11.
Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at their
Just shy of midfield.
Line.
Here's second and a yard. Once again, it's Cook. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll come up here, first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Third down, they need 5. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A run up the middle with Cook. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Finding room to the 20. And he's got another one. James Cook, touchdown Bills. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. That is about as good a half as you will ever see out of a running back. Greg, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the first half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the second half.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Whoa. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. Into space. Inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff.
Brown 80, 56, 56.
First and 10, and it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He was taken down behind
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that play. One first down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he will score. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Back into the hands of Shakir. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
It's
a big play at a critical juncture in this game. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Allen on 1st down. He'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
2nd and 6.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. We'll try and run here with Cook. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will cut the lead down to 4.
Bills 24.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Match to the right side. Up by the 5. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. First down, Buffalo.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They get 22 yards there. Good for a Bills first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Look out!
A give to Charbonnet. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
That is caught, and he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Knicks now on first and 10. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. Into space. And he will go all the way. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 of the year. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos have taken a 4-point advantage.
Bills 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run the toss with Cook. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Back at the 19-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Surtain.
They'll take over first and 10.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And the Bills are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And we mark down up around the 18-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's second and inches.
Second and inches.
28-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cook. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Brought down back at the
And just like that,
24-yard
you
line.
go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes.
And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
So that challenge, a successful one. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
32-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here is Allen. Who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
They'll go play action here with Allen. Off he goes. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So now they'll throw it with Allen. Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Big play coming up. This is third down. On play action, here's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll run it on first down with Charbonnet. And he's into the end zone. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Bills. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
10 yards.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground, this is Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Now, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second down. Nix. Open downfield is Wiley. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It covers 51 yards. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. Harvey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Play action now. It's Nix. He puts it up, and it's caught. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Slides at the point, up and good. The Broncos have taken a 4-point advantage.
Bills 38.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And they get this this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Bills
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
47-yard line.
They'll run with Charbonnet. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. He's into space past the 25. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and 6 coming up.
319. 5 wide.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
At the 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He pulls it in around the 5. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
On third and goal, here's Allen. Could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. A run once more, that's Harvey. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Back to throw is Nix. Open man, right side. He's got it.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They're able to bounce back after a difficult